What's up guys? In my last video I said I was going to answer the questions that you guys left in the comment section, just because I wanted to take my time and just specifically answer track and field questions. So that's what this video is. I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can, but I don't know if I'll be able to answer every single comment that was left. So the first question we have is from Joshua Chishiba. He says, how do I run a 400-meter dash race? Like the plan, mechanics, and the technique I need to use. For you, just judging what shape you in and what type of competition you have, you just need to personally come up with your own strategies, all right? And that's what I suggest to you. The next question we have is from David Adkihari, if I pronounced that right. He says, what is your personal best in the 800 and the 400 meter? Answer this question in the next video. So David, my personal best in the 800 meter dash is 155.90. After I ran that time, I got the mark that I needed, and therefore I was accepted to run on the track team at the university that I transferred to. My 400 meter dash personal best is 50.56. The next question we have, I can't read that name, all right? Plays MC. Rashad, I have a track meet on May 3rd, which is very soon. I'm specializing in the 400 meter race. My best time was 1 minute 15 seconds. I cannot sprint the whole race. I have to go into a fast jog. Do you have any tips for the last 100 meters since I can't sprint physically? I suggest that you increase your mileage, all right? And also you need to work on your speed endurance. I have a couple videos about speed endurance. Check those out, get workouts in like that, and that will allow you to get used to running, and then you'll be likely to sprint that last 100 meters. Just check out those videos. The next question we have is from Alex B. Cuban. Alex asks, have you ever ran a 1500 meter race, and do you have tips on how to run it / train for it? Answer this question in your next video, Rashad, thanks. As far as the 1500 meter, that was never really my race, and I never really ran it like that. So yeah, I never really ran a 1500 like that, so I can't really give you advice on that, Alex. The next question we have is from Block Murr. He says, I run 800 meters in 2 minutes 5 seconds. Is it possible for me to run 800 meters in 1 minute 55 seconds in 3 months? Please answer this, Rashad. So Block Murr, personally I feel anything is possible, because my personal best was 2 flat. It was like that for 2 years, but then just out of the blue, I just ran a 155. I didn't go 159, 156, 155. I just went from 2 flat to 155. So it's possible, but let me tell you, it's highly unlikely. You need to understand the technical side of running the 800, which I explained in my video called How to Run a Faster 800 Meter Dash. You can click right there and check that out. And I explained to you how you can run 155. I explained how you can run 150. So check that video out, and that'll answer your question of how to do it. The next question is from username Raid Quickens. He says, I am a track and field runner, and my PRs this season so far for 1500 meters and 3000 meters are 4:40 and 10 minutes 10 seconds. I am running the 800 meter at my next meet, and I was wondering what good goal time should I have to effectively run at this 800. If you can run a 4:40 1500 meter dash, I suggest you shoot for going under 2 minutes flat in this 800 meter dash. It looks like you're more of a long distance runner since you have a 3K personal best. As far as strategy for that 800, every 800 meter race is different. So just more than likely you need to just judge based off of your competition and also your current skill level, and run your own race. That's my best advice for you. Run your own race, but do it in a competitive way and challenge yourself. We have another question from Banter Overlord. He says, what time should I aim for after finishing high school, trying to make it into university? 100, 200, 400, 800. Asking for the future so I know. So Banter, basically it depends on what university you're trying to transfer to, because different universities, as far as the divisions, they have different times that are competitive at that level. We have another question from Alan Noonian. He says, I need to know how to condition better and run a better, faster 300 meter hurdle race. I have very low stamina and I run 4 events. Please answer. Yeah, that's real simple, Alan. Basically, you need to increase your mileage, all right? Try running a mile before practice and then running a mile after practice, and that way your body gets used to just running more, and that will over time increase your endurance level, and you'll be less likely to get tired as quick. So it's really simple like that. Also talk to your coach and let them know your concerns about your conditioning so that he could give you more workouts that'll prepare you to be in a better condition. Next question is from Luis Lopez. He says, do you think it's better to stay in third place for the first lap, then pick it up even more in the last lap? Answer my question. So Luis, I'm guessing you're talking about for the 800-meter dash. To answer your question, I think you're thinking about your place in the race a little bit too much, all right? Because it's not as important about what place you're in, it's more about just the pace you're running, all right? So stop worrying about what place you're in, just worry about what shape you're in, and then worry about being on the right pace to run the time that you desire. You see what I mean? So watch my video about how to run a faster 800-meter that I mentioned earlier, and that'll help you out and learn about paces, all right? Staying into third place, it all depends on, are you faster than the person that is in first and second place? Why are you trying to stay in third place? You see what I mean? Don't keep yourself into third place because you think that strategy of being in third and then taking off later is good, because every race is different. Understand that and keep that thought in your mind. If you feel good, go to second place, go to first place. If you feel bad, push yourself harder, you know what I mean? But just don't stay in third place because you think that's the right strategy for every race. The next question we have is from IMJP4. He says, is it possible to break 2 minutes in the next 2 years? My 800-meter PR is 2 minutes 20 seconds. Please answer this question, Rashad, in your next video. So basically, IMJP4, yes, it is possible. Just make sure you're working out and making sure that you staying consistent, and it's very possible that you could break 2 minutes in 2 years. So basically, we have another question from Brendan Gracias. He says, any advice to keep bringing my 800-meter dash time down? Last weekend dropped 202.8. Today I dropped 201.4. Senior in high school, and I really want to hit under 159. Thank you very much. Yeah, Brandon, you could drop your 800-meter time. Just stay consistent. It looks like you're on an improving streak right now. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking to your coach, getting good workouts in. Keep putting the maximum effort that you can. And then also make sure you hit that weight room. Weight room is very important. And that little bit of extra strength that you gain from that, I think that'll help you out. So make sure you hit the weight room. The next question we have is from Tarek Smith. Tarek says, my 800-meter time is 2 minutes 13 seconds. I'm in the 7th grade and I want to get it down to 205. Do you have any suggestions on how I should get better? I suggest you run a season of cross country in the off season, and I believe that will help you out big time as an 800-meter runner. I didn't start running cross country until my later years of track and field. After I ran cross country, that made the biggest difference to me as an 800-meter runner. And I believe that played a major role in me breaking 2 minutes flat. All right, so I suggest you do a season of cross country. We got Wilson Reynoso. He says, hey bro, I'm a sophomore in the state of New Jersey and I need to break 2 minutes in order to qualify for groups. My PR so far from indoors is 203 and 202 for outdoors. Any advice? So basically, Wilson, you really close. I just need you to just keep pushing hard and trying to hit those goals. You need to run 159 pace, right? 158 pace. Get used to running that pace, and then by the time you get in the race, you'll be used to that pace and you'll be able to do it. So talk to your coach about training you to run under 2 minute pace. Man, it's getting cold out here, guys. I'm trying to answer these questions. We got a couple more. Let's do it. So we got Avery Bradley's son. I'm a 12-year-old runner and I log 50 miles a week. Am I overdoing it? It isn't hard, but is that too many miles? Answer this question in the video, Rashad, please. So basically, that's a lot of miles, Avery. I don't know if you're running cross country or whatever. Personally, I just don't know as for your age, so I can't really answer that, man. I'm not too specific as far as distance running, so I suggest you ask your coach about that, all right? Or search on Google, okay? The next question we have is from the Laggy COD player. Is a 70-second average 400-meter good for a 13-year-old who has only been running since October? And when I first started, I had a 95-second 400. Answer this question. So basically, the Laggy COD player, yes, that's a good time for you, especially since you started off and had 95 seconds. You know what I mean? You've made a major improvement. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard and keep improving. You're doing good. The next question we have is from Taryn Pre 06. what should be a good time for a 400, 800, and 1500 meter for a 9th grader? Answer this question in the next video. I personally don't know. I would have pulled it up before I came over here and made this video, but I'm just looking at my phone right now and reading these comments. What you should do is ask your coach what are the competitive times for people in your age group in the area that you live, and that way you get an idea of where you stand personally. So do that, man. The next question we have is from Ray. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce that, but he says, I just finished track season and I'm planning on working out for cross country this summer. Will my times possibly improve before the season starts? By the way, love your videos, they really help me. Thank you. Answer my question, Rashad. So basically, I ran a season of cross country and I believe that season really helped me out, all right? Now I can't predict the future and say that you will improve, but if I do speak from my past experience, running cross country really helped me as an 800 meter runner and as a runner overall. So I believe you will improve, all right? As long as you give your effort in that cross country season, I believe all of that work will help you be a better runner and you will improve. The next question we have is from Glass Hand Man. He says, had a track meet this past Friday and got a 27.37 on my 200. I'm a sophomore in high school, my season is near the end and I'm not happy with my time at all. I've been putting in so much work but I barely see any results. If you have any tips, please let me know. Grassman, basically it happens to the best of us. We put in a lot of work and sometimes we don't see the results. The best advice I could give you is to make sure you stay motivated, believe in yourself and believing that you can improve. And as long as you keep working hard, if you do not give up, you are likely to see success, all right? Because when that happened to me and I wasn't seeing any progress, I didn't give up. I kept staying motivated and working hard. And then, I don't wanna say out of nowhere, but like, I ended up getting my goal times and improving and getting the success that I was working for. So just don't give up. The next question we have is from Tyrene Sunwalk. He says, how can I build upper body muscle while training for 800 meters? Eat more and then be consistent in the weight room. And you probably can gain a little bit muscle. But when you're training with a bunch of mileage every week, that's gonna make it more difficult for you, okay? All right, so I got another question from Joshua, and I can't pronounce the last name, but basically, what should off-season training look like for a 100 meter and 200 meter runner? Intensity days per week, number of sets. I don't wanna overwhelm myself or run out of enthusiasm and end up not training. Please answer this question. So Joshua, to be honest with you, I'm an 800 meter dash runner, so off the top of my head, I can't really tell you what the off-season training looks like for a sprinter. Sorry, man, I'm sorry. I don't know if you have a coach or not, but dang, I wish I could help you, man. I'm going to bring somebody who's a sprinter to talk to you guys, all right? A good sprinter, a fast sprinter. So just stay tuned for that. So we got another question by Samar Brackett. He says, my name is Samar. I'm in the 10th grade and I ran a 2:14 while I was gassed out. How do I build my upper body endurance? Basically, Samar, I suggest you do a season of cross country. As a middle distance runner, I believe that cross country is very beneficial. If you get gassed out all the time, by the end of the 800, a season of cross country will do you justice, man. Trust me. I used to do that, man. I was stuck at 2 flat for a minute. And then after I ran that season across, man, I'm over here running, not getting tired, breaking 2 minutes, you see? So just run you a season of cross country. How do I do the 800 meter and 400 meter in track for my middle school? I was wondering what is a good pre-race meal and also what do you do to get ready for a race? So basically, I like to eat something light. It could be a turkey sandwich or some fruit. I just make sure that my body is content. As far as pre-race, I do a nice warm-up. If you've seen my video, how to warm up before running, I do that warm-up and that gets my blood flowing. It's really simple. All right, answer these last few questions before I run out of time. So I pretty much answered mostly everyone's questions. It's getting real cold out here, you guys. And let me see this last question. How do you get a good start in races for 1 mile runs on the track? Answer, basically you just practice starting off fast so that you can get a good start. All right, we're gonna end the video right there. I didn't answer like 2 or 3 questions. I feel I passed over them because it's cold, man. I'm trying to go and I'm running out of memory on my card. So I just want to thank all you guys for supporting. I'm going to have another track meet practice video coming real soon, and man, appreciate y'all. Hope I answered y'all questions. If y'all want another video like this where I answer more questions, let me know and I could try to do it again, all right? I just posted the ROT 2017 track season schedule on my Instagram, so make sure you go check it out. My Instagram is right here, 1-800-RA. Man, that's it, you guys. And also add me on Snapchat too, so that you could get behind the scenes footage of the ROT 2017 season. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna see y'all in my next ROT 2017 video. Peace.